Hey guys, so we're going to do a couple of cold starts here. We're going to cold start the Honda lawnmower over there. It's going to be the first start of 2014, and just thought I'd get a couple cold starts on video for you guys, since I know all you like cold starts. But we're going to start the Honda walk behind mower. We're going to start the Husqvarna backpack here, and why don't we start the Echo hedge trimmer, and let's see what other equipment we can start. Eventually I will do a cold start but on the chainsaw, but we won't do that today. But I guess we could start the edger and the brush saw, which is the SRM 225 string trimmer right now. Yeah, I guess we could go ahead and get all this cold started. So let's check the oil in the mower. This needs an oil change. It's still the break-in oil, or the oil that they give you in it. I haven't done a break-in oil change yet on it. So that looks good. Right there, right up full. I don't see any oil on the ground. That what you see right there is just leaves and dirt that blows in when the garage doors open. The fuel valve is off, which is good. Let's see if it has any fuel. And it does. So that's fuel from last year, but we'll hope that it's okay. And then let's check the air filter here. Bit of junk there. Let's check the actual element. If I can get it out here. There. It's not too bad. Now mind you, this has about 15 hours or 15 or 20 hours on it right now. Not too dirty. So I think we'll let that go for another season. But I'll do a video of actually doing a tune-up on this closer to when I start actually mowing in the mowing season. I got that back on, and that works well. Let's just fold the handle up here. Go ahead and fold the handle up. And these are out. So we'll put it on the higher setting. There we go. Cool. Got the handle all put up. So we are ready to do a cold start. So I'm going to grab the tripod, and I'll set up the camera in the garage here because it's kind of misting some rain out. I don't really want the camera to get wet, so hold on for 1 second and I will get the camera set up on the tripod. Alright, so we got the camera set up on the tripod here, so I'm going to pull the mower out. smoky when it first started up, but that's normal for it to have been sitting for 4 or 5 months or so, but it didn't start too bad there. Yeah, I think it'll run well for the mowing season. Just kind of thought I'd do a startup on it today. Make sure it's all good and starts fairly easily. Yeah, so I'll move on to the next piece of equipment, which is the Husqvarna backpack, and it looks like things I need to put a little bit of fuel in it. So yeah, let me get that out real quick and put some fuel in it, and then we should be good to go to do a startup. Okay, so I got a bit of fuel in my blower, as you can see. Put a little bit of fuel in it. So this one shouldn't start up too hard because I just had it running this past Saturday, and I was doing some blowing I was blowing some leaves off our lawn, and I did a leaf cleanup job for someone, so had it running. So shouldn't start it should start fairly easily considering it was just running a few days ago. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get the camera set up here, and we'll give it a quick start. It started fairly easily here, not too hard to start. I didn't really expect that one to have too much problems starting, because I just run it a couple of days ago. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and move on to the next piece of equipment, and I think I'll do the hedge trimmer next. This one hasn't been started in maybe 3 or 4 months probably. Can't remember the last time I used it, but yeah, so we'll go ahead and get the hedge trimmer out, and I think it needs a bit of fuel, so we'll go ahead and put some fuel in it and get it set up to do a cold start. Okay guys, so the next segment of this video is going to be the cold start on the Echo hedge trimmer. And I decided not to put any fuel in it because for the amount I use it, it's really not worth just putting fuel in it to sit and go bad. So like I said in the last segment, this hasn't been started in probably 3 or 4 months, maybe 5, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I had a hedge trimming job that I actually used it, so. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get it set up here to do a cold start on. save. That one didn't start too bad. Wasn't too hard to start, but yeah, the garbage truck is coming around here. Sorry about that little pause there. The recycle or the yard waste collection truck came by. You can see it down there, but so back to what I was saying. It started a little hard because it hadn't been started in a while, but for the most part, it ran pretty good. Once it got warmed up a bit, it got running well, and so far, if you guys have been wondering, I've been really happy with this piece of equipment that I bought. It's worked very well for when I had to cut the hedges I do, but I have to say I wish I bought the pole mounted one, because it's hard to reach some of the taller hedges. But then again, there's always something you need to, there's something that works well for and doesn't work well for. But eventually I'll probably buy a pole mounted hedge trimmer anyways, or a pass or whatever, the combi motor or whatever from Steel. But yeah, so the next segment of this video is going to be starting the SRM 225 brush cutter. It's normally a string trimmer, but right now it has a brush cutter blade on it for cutting thicker stuff. And I'm probably keeping this as a brush cutter from now on and buying a second string trimmer, probably a Steel FS90R or something. Something with a bit more torque, but I know this video is getting a bit long, so we're going to go ahead and keep moving along with our cold starts. So put that away and go ahead and give this a cold start. So that one was running a bit rough because I've noticed that this one kind of starts a bit harder with that brush blade on it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and move on to the Echo PE200 edger. So yeah, I'll cut the video here and then I'll be right back with the edger. Okay, so the next piece of equipment to cold start this night, and the last piece of equipment to work on is, or not work on, to cold start, is the Echo PE200 edger. And this one, I had it running about 2 weeks ago. So I had replaced the primer bulb on it. I don't know if the camera will get it, but yeah, the primer bulb cracked last December when I was just kind of running it for a bit to make sure it was okay. Just kind of exercise it a bit and make sure it just runs fine. Which I do this periodically with all my equipment, just to, you know, make sure it's gonna run well and such like that. But yeah, this one, the edger blade's kind of worn down on it quite a bit. It's the one I replaced about halfway through the season last year, because I was starting to do a lot of edging and just kind of wore down my blade quite a bit. But I'm trying to find where I'm gonna order blades from. I have a couple of different places I could order them from, either Mower Inc., I believe it is, or Bailey's, or wherever I find the cheapest price, of course, because I'm trying to save some money, because it's like $10 for 2 blades from Home Depot, and that's $5 a blade, and that's really not worth the cost. I mean, I found on Mower, I get like this catalog of parts from them. It was like $2.25 a blade, and that's a pretty good price compared to $5 a blade at Home Depot plus tax. So I think I'll probably order from them. But yeah, so I'll do a video. I've already done a video on how to change it, so if you need to figure out how to change an edger blade, I hope you know how to. But there's a video on my channel. You can just search edger blade replacement or something along those lines to figure it out. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and do a quick cold start. Shouldn't start too hard. Considering I had it running about 2 weeks ago, possibly. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, so yeah, I'll go ahead and do a start on it. So of course, like I said, that one didn't start too hard. Didn't expect it to, because I just had it running a few weeks ago, so. But yeah, thanks for watching. And if you like cold start videos, let me know and I'll do more. And I'll try and get one done on my chainsaw sometime. It's just raining, and I would probably do it back by my wood pile so I can cut a couple slices off some logs. But yeah, thanks for watching, and if you enjoy these cold starts, give it a like, give the video a like. So yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.